Hi guys, this is Lawrence from Kettlebell Nottingham here. In this video, I would just like to briefly explain what kettlebell sport is. You might have heard about it or not. It is a fairly recent entry in the world of sports in the UK. However, kettlebell sport, or gyrovoy sport, as it's known in its country of origin, Russia, has been around for several decades now. It is a weightlifting sport in which obviously we lift kettlebells. The lifts contested are similar to the ones that you would imagine in Olympic weightlifting. However, the obvious difference is in Olympic weightlifting, a barbell with plates is used as a tool, whilst in kettlebell sport we obviously lift kettlebells. Although the lifts are similar, jerk, snatch, clean and jerk, in kettlebell sport we don't aim to lift a maximum weight for one repetition. We aim to lift several times. It is in fact a power endurance sport. Each set will last for a maximum of 10 minutes, in which the kettlebell must never touch the ground. So you can imagine this is quite a feat in a way. The athlete, the gyrovic, the kettlebell lifter, aims to get as many repetitions, or as many good repetitions, should we say, within those 10 minutes. This obviously involves a great amount of strength and power endurance, and also a great amount of cardiovascular fitness, alongside with excellent flexibility and very proficient technique. In fact, technique is possibly the most important part of it all. So I will demonstrate the three main lifts of the sport, and in separate videos I will also briefly break down the technique for it. So first of all, we shall have a look at the techniques that are, or should I say the lifts that are part of the biathlon speciality of kettlebell sport. Biathlon sees the jerk and the snatch contested at the same event, usually with about a few hours in between the two lifts, so that the athletes can recuperate. So the jerk, in the men's division, the jerk is done with two kettlebells. So first of all, we clean the bells and then place them onto our hips in the rack position. Now from here, we want, in one smooth movement, bring them up to lockout, and then back down to the rack. And we repeat this for the 10-minute set. In the women's division, the lift of the jerk is done just with one kettlebell, which again is placed in the rack position, and it's brought to overhead several times. Now, women are allowed to change hands, but only once during the set, and that is normally done about halfway through, about the 5-minute mark. In biathlon, both men and women then compete in the snatch. Now the snatch is done with one kettlebell in both divisions, and here we're aiming to lift the one kettlebell overhead in one smooth movement, and then repeat. Here as well, it's 10 minutes and only one hand change allowed. The third lift of classic kettlebell sport is known as the long cycle, which in effect is a clean and jerk. Again, in the men's division, we will be using two kettlebells, and this time the cleaning movement to bring them up into the rack position is repeated before each jerk, as such. the women's division, the lift is done with one kettlebell, this way. And yes, as you've guessed, only one hand change allowed. The divisions also go not only by men and women, but also by weight category and by the weight of the kettlebell lifted. So usually beginners will start with 16 kilo kettlebells for men and an 8 kilo kettlebell for women. For men, they'll go all the way up to 232 kilo kettlebells, and women generally go all the way up to a 24 kilo kettlebell. Obviously, the higher weights are for more experienced athletes. It's in my opinion, a brilliant sport, very well all-rounded, because, as I said in the beginning, it requires the development of many different skills: technique, strength, flexibility, cardiovascular fitness, and a good deal of mental focus and concentration and resilience, I would say. So this is it. This is a brief introduction to the wonderful world of kettlebell sport. If you are in the Nottingham area and you're interested in knowing more about it, just get in touch with us at Kettlebell Nottingham. We currently have a kettlebell sport lifting team, and shortly in the future, in October, we will be hosting here in Nottingham the GSU British Kettlebell Lifting Championships. So it's a fantastic occasion for anybody that is interested in getting involved in this new and brilliant sport to have a go. Thank you very much, and speak soon.